Hello everybody. Today I'll be doing a presentation on my ENC 2210 class. I'll just be going over some of my successes, some of my disadvantages, some of the writing processes, and just everything I've had to do during my time in this class. So what is a writing process? Well, a writing process is where you go through different steps to create your writing masterpiece, if I can say so myself. So it begins with the pre-writing, which is like the outline, the drafting, which is writing your whole essay out, and then you're going to revise it, which is proofread. Then you're going to edit it, which is adding your punctuation, your grammar, making sure your sentences are structured correctly, and then your publication, where you put in your citations and your references. So what have I learned about the writing process? Well, for one, I learned that audience is key, and that if you know what your audience wants and who your audience is, then you always will have the perfect essay to be told. Another thing I've learned is always to edit and always to proofread your essays. If you don't do this, it could sound sloppy and unprofessional and just all around a mess. Another thing I learned is just organization. If you start off with that writing process cycle and you proofread and you draft and you outline, you'll end up having a perfect essay. So, what are some long-term and short-term goals? Long-term goals are usually the ones that you think you're going to last like a year, like a goal that you're going to achieve within a year. Short-term terms are ones that you might expect to achieve within a week or a month or a couple of days. It just depends on where you are at. So some of my short-term goals in education would be earn my AA from Lake Sumter School, improve on my time management, and I want to be more interested in reading literature and getting more involved in reading, because for right now, reading is just like a duty for me. Like, I have to do it. I want to do it. Some career goals that are short-term would be improve my communication skills, find a job that lines up with my career path, which would be my career path down the road will be nursing, and then also be more involved in my workplace as of right now. Some long-term goals within my education would be graduate with my bachelor's in nursing from Lake Sumter. Also, I'd like to go to University of Florida to obtain my CRNA, which is a Certified Registered Nurse Anesthesiologist. And then some career goals, I would be more likely to want to learn about patient care, since I'm going into something that is definitely all about keeping the patient happy and making sure the patient stays safe. Also, would like to advance my medical knowledge within everyday occurrences. So if a patient has a certain kind of problem, I want to know about that, and in the future I would just learn each day about new things. And also want to improve my professionalism and my interpersonal skills. So that just means being more professional within the workplace and being more sensitive towards patients and humans in general. So some of my challenges I faced in my ENC 2210 class was I've never really been very advanced in vocabulary, hence I don't really read that much. And I've also had problems with my writing techniques. I haven't been that well at writing. I'm usually more of a science math girl, but writing I just have a lot of challenges within, because I'm not real good at doing like introductions and bodies, inclusions, like the whole 9 yards. So I really have had a lot of challenges within writing essays. Another challenge I would say would be not having analytical skills, like cognitive skills, not being able to think of something to write, not being able to put on paper what's in my head, not being able to just think of something quickly and be able to write it down. So my efforts within ENC 2210, I have tried my absolute hardest to get a good grade in this class. And for one, I can say that I've put major effort into learning more about grammar, learning more about punctuation, making sure I have my sentences structured, making outlines, making sure I have everything in the essay I need to, making sure my audience is taken care of, making sure that I have everything I need within the essay or the paper or the resume or the business portfolio or anything I need that makes sure that it comes across, that it's professional and well written, well said. I also I had a lot of efforts in editing my stuff, proofreading, hours within hours. I've changed, rewritten sentences, rewritten paragraphs just to make sure it sounded perfection. I always put effort in. I never took the short road. I always tried just to make sure everything sounded good, everything looked good, everything was done correctly. Grammar, punctuation, structure, everything. So some of my efforts I use in organization would have been to make sure I was on track with my essay, making sure that I have, like I said, everything written correctly, everything in the right area, everything put together that made it sound good. Time management efforts. I always had a hard time with time management. I always like to put stuff off to the last minute. I always like to just do everything right then. I just want to get it over with. I don't want to dread it out. So time management, this class has had huge assignments, whereas other classes are more assignments. This class was more of huge assignments, less. So we only had like 6 assignments this whole year that were big, but within the assignment was a tangle of different things, different papers that I had to write, different everything. It was just a tangle of everything together. So time management really helped me this semester because I had each day I put aside, hey, today I need to write this resume. Tomorrow I need to write this letter to the governor. The next day I have to write this paper that is asking to be into nursing school. Like, it just all comes together, and I just needed to put it out, time manage, make sure I was getting it done and within the correct time. So definitely had many achievements within this class. I could say this class has helped me stay more organized. It has helped me have major time management skills. It has made me identify some of the writing skills I need to work on. It has really made me a better writer in general, to be honest. It has made me think of new ideas and to produce new ideas and to think, oh, wow, I can actually write this, or I actually can do this. I've developed new ideas that make new procedures of how I write. So say that I'm writing my introduction. I do a lot of research on what I need to have in my introduction. Then I type it out, proofread, edit, and make sure it sounds good before I even move on to the next paragraph. So it has made me become a better writer through a business standpoint. And I would recommend this class to any person that needs business help, business writing, anybody. I would recommend this class to, and I really enjoyed this class, and I can't say anything more about how my professor and this class has helped me become a better writer. So I think that. And then I just have my references page. If you guys would like to, I'm going to link my PowerPoint to this video. And I hope you guys check it out and see how amazing this class is. And I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you.